Here are my thoughts on the brand new Kendrick Lamar song and Drake diss, Euphoria. Not gonna lie, this has been a great round one. Both Kendrick Lamar and Drake have been cooking with these diss tracks. Before we talk about Euphoria, one thing that I think is kind of unfair is that Drake is really up against like 20 different dudes, while Kendrick Lamar just has the 1v1 versus Drake. Yeah, the song Euphoria is a really great track, a really great diss track. Kendrick Lamar really does his thing on this one and shows why he's top 3 and he's not 3, he's not 2. Just so many different layers and things to talk about with this song. It's absolutely amazing. I will say the interesting thing about this round one is it's kind of turned into, well, I'm just going to drop this, and if you really want to have a diss track, I have dirt on you. And Drake is pretty much saying the same thing. Well, I actually have dirt on you, but I'm not going to use it right now. At the end of the day, I really think this is leading up to a brand new Kendrick Lamar album. Maybe it's a silly, goofy, fun Kendrick Lamar album, but right now things look super serious. Also, with Kendrick Lamar saying he's the ultimate and number one hater is by far one of the funniest things that I've heard all year.
Before Kendrick Lamar dropped Euphoria, did you realize how many times he's actually used this word in his catalog?
Born warrior, looking for Euphoria.
And if you're an OG Kung Fu Kenny fan, you might remember these bars from cartoons and cereal.
Not to worry, heavy warrior will come and see Euphoria, and that's a covenant I put on every tribe.
Kendrick actually annotated these lyrics on Genius. K-Dot shared that he wrote these lyrics at a point when he needed everyone to believe in him, and that he was going to spark the idea of some type of hope. You can actually press pause if you want to read his full statement. Very insightful. It's also worth noting that Genius interpreted these bars as, everyone will get to feel the good feeling. He promises an agreement, covenant between the gangs. And that's exactly what happened at his pop-out show. We saw the Bloods and the Crips come together, and let's not forget his artwork for I. He predicted this. Never in my day have I seen something like this. Yes, Euphoria was also the name of the show, executive produced by Drake, about high schoolers, but I just had to share how prophetic these lyrics were. Again, he is on another level, and we will be decoding these lyrics for generations to come at this point. Are you still listening to Euphoria?
Well, see, your feet are small and top is taking 50%.
Your abs fake. You think you a badder bitch than Sexy Red. You got like 80 different accents because you want a crazy appropriation kill streak. You not black. You take fatherhood advice from Goku. Pusha T smoked you. You not black. It's me versus you and a starting lineup, full bench, and an injury reserve full of ghostwriters. You like little kids way too much. You not black. You sent a cease and desist for like that because your feelings were hurt. Canada's whack. Stop talking like you a gangster and go back to making that hotline bling. The women you mess with don't respect themselves. Your contract got your money cut up so many different ways. It looked like a table of 10 at Applebee's trying to figure out how to pay the bill. My whole catalog is classics, and I only hear your shit when I'm waiting in line at Macy's. And you not black. Black.
Y'all know this beef ain't that fun unless I'm instigating, right? Hey, y'all remember when I said this? Oh, y'all may have to jump this. Yeah, this is exactly why. This is exactly why. You see, Kendrick Lamar just straight violated on Euphoria. Bro, I'm talking about he violated on Euphoria so damn bad that he made Nate Jacobs look like Corey Matthews. Bro, some of y'all was out here saying, oh, Kendrick Lamar, he's scared, he running from Drake. Nah, the man was taking his sweet old time because that diss track is 6 minutes long. At this point, he need to rename that joint 6 Minutes of Savagery, because that's exactly what it was. You know how wild you gotta be to tell a man you hate everything about him, to tell him he having an identity crisis, to question his sexuality, to insult his country's dialect, and on top of that, you drop it on a Tuesday morning? God damn! Tell us that it's really beef for real. Like, that's insane to me, bro. He must have remembered when Drake and McCona said it's going up on a Tuesday. Kendrick said, you're damn right. Hey, yo! Y'all gotta relax. But listen, Drake said that he got another one in the vault, so don't sleep. In his own words,
But it's far from over.
I'm trying to see him come back with something crazy. Cause Drake, everybody keep calling you white boy, bro. So at this point, tell 40 to cook up something sampling Too Fly for a White Guy. You gotta get creative with this, bro. Cause right now, you said push-ups was cool, but Kendrick is doing hang cleans. That boy done raised the bar. So we gonna check back when you drop something.
Kendrick Lamar's diss track Euphoria is way more than just a diss track, and I haven't heard anyone else bring up this specific thing that happened when he put it out, so let's talk about it. I didn't realize it at first, but when my boyfriend and I were listening to Euphoria by Kendrick, I was like, why did he call it Euphoria? And my boyfriend was like, because that's the name of the show that Drake produced, and everything clicked in my head. One of Drake's biggest accolades the last couple years is that he produced the insanely popular show with Zendaya, Euphoria, on HBO. We all know it. You guys know it. And I'm sure it's something he's really proud of and he wants to be known for. It cut it off in the green screen, but you guys can fact check me. Go on Google right now and search Drake Euphoria. Don't put Kendrick's name in it anywhere. For now and forever, when you look up Drake Euphoria, Kendrick Lamar basically pulled a Walt Disney Frozen, if you guys know that theory. The first thing that comes up is Kendrick Lamar responds to Drake Euphoria. Crazy. Sorry, I can't read correctly. Drake in Euphoria. Not only that, if you scroll a little further down where they give YouTube suggestions, it's all about Kendrick Lamar. Euphoria, it's nothing about Drake in the show right here. It's literally just Kendrick Lamar's song. And the top article is now Drake and Kendrick Lamar feud timeline. If you had looked up Drake Euphoria just a week ago, this would have been the first thing that came up, but not anymore. Not only did Kendrick put out a diss track, he's now completely realigning Drake's legacy forever, not just in music, but in his producer credits. Let me know your thoughts.
I've been listening to this Euphoria record all day, nonstop. It just keeps getting better and better. Beyond the first line, saying everything they say about me is true, but in reverse. It's somebody from TDE saying that line, but it's referencing Richard Pryor from when he played on The Wiz, which Michael Jackson also played on The Wiz, as the Scarecrow.
Everything they say about me is true. I'm a phony.
And Drake claims to be Michael Jackson, beat it, beat all that, whatever. Beyond Kendrick saying that he makes music to electrify him, and Drake makes music to pacify him. The correlation between pacify him and pacifier, because the allegations, right? Beyond all of that, there's a part in the song where he kept saying the word Crody.
Don't speak on the family, Crody. You can get deep in the family, Crody.
I didn't know what Crody was, so I had to look it up, because he was emphasizing it so much. Crody is a Toronto slang that means friend or close friend. Alright. Drake named his cat Crody. Kendrick called Drake Crody 6 times. Kendrick called Drake a pussy 6 times. 6. What else is the 6? Anyway, that's all I had to say for now. I'm about to go listen to this another 30, 40 times. By the way, if you're calling Euphoria trash, mid, you're not listening. You gotta listen at least 1,000,000 times to uncover it all. Unless you're quick with it, unless you're a lyricist yourself, you can pick up on things. But if you're saying that this is mid or whatever, you're not listening hard enough. You don't like rap. You don't like real rap. You like hip hop. You don't like hip hop. You like HIPPOP. And it's okay to be a hip hop fan. You can be a hip hop fan all you want. It's great. It's entertaining. It gets the people going. But don't say this is mid, because this is far beyond mid. This is master class right here.
Kendrick Lamar finally did it. He finally dropped his diss track towards Drake called Euphoria. If you want to stay up to date on the latest Kendrick Lamar news, make sure to give me a follow. Just a couple minutes ago, out of nowhere on a random Tuesday, Kendrick Lamar just dropped a brand new song. It's over 6 minutes long. It's called Euphoria, and it's Kendrick Lamar's response to Drake. As we all know, Drake and Kendrick Lamar are in a huge beef right now. It started with Like That with Kendrick Lamar's verse on We Don't Trust You, and then Drake responded with the song Push Ups, and then Taylor Made Freestyle. Well, Kendrick Lamar has finally responded. In this track, Kendrick Lamar talks about a lot of things. First off, he says pretty much Drake is fake tough. He likes his music when he's melodic, but when he acts like a fake tough guy, he doesn't like that. He also calls out some of the people he's around, like Lil Yachty. With Kendrick being Kendrick, he had to say the thing everyone's thinking. He's basically saying he's gonna go Pusha T on Drake like Pusha T did in the past. So I think the best part about this whole song, like Kendrick Lamar loves to do, we got a brand new Kendrick Lamar flow that was unlocked during this song, which is absolutely awesome. With Kendrick Lamar finally dropping a song after almost 2 years, it seems to me like we're going to get more Kendrick Lamar music sooner rather than later.
Drake fans is pissing me off because they on the internet acting like they don't know the truth with the song. Yeah, y'all know damn well Drake came and said, hey, Kendrick, you're short. And look at your shoe size. And Kendrick came in and gave a whole character assessment. Ain't no way in hell Kendrick ain't talked to Drake's therapist. Ain't no way. Whoever Drake's therapist need to be fired. Because I know Drake's social security number damn near. All the information Kendrick had on damn Drake. And then I'm a little mad at Kendrick because he told Drake not to say nigga no more. I'm gonna be so annoyed because Drake about to say it 800 times on whatever song come out next. He might drop an 8-minute track called "Nigga" and he gonna say "nigga" 492 times. I'm a little annoyed. Drake, don't overdo it, please. Cool. We let you get the pass. Kendrick, you know Kendrick up though. Stop playing. Hey, it's been 8 hours. Where you at, Drake?
So we all heard the new Kendrick Lamar diss, right? But what is that reverse thing that was said in the beginning, right? This one right here. What is that? So I do audio editing, so I reversed it. So this is what it says, right? Everything they say about me is true. Everything they say about me is true. Why? Let me know what you guys think about Kendrick's new diss record, Euphoria, in the comments below. It's Mike Media.
Kendrick comes out of the shadows with this track today, and he went in. It's a 6-minute track of him just straight dissing Drake the entire time. No floating around it, no silly business, just straight dissing. At some point in the song, he says that he just straight up hates everything about him, and even eventually takes away his card for a certain word, if you get what I mean, which is crazy. And he basically fires back at everything that Drake has said tenfold. I don't think anybody thought that Kendrick would lose this, but it's pretty crazy to see how hard he's going into it. There's a lot of speculation that could go into this track, but one thing that I don't think needs any speculation is how happy J.Cole must be right now. He definitely picked the right side in staying out of this, because I don't even want to know what Kendrick would be saying right now if J.Cole doubled down.
Oh my God, y'all gotta get in here and see this. Kendrick Lamar just dropped a 6-minute diss track aimed at Drake titled Euphoria. If you guys don't know, Drake has been waiting a couple of weeks for Kendrick Lamar to respond to the tracks that he dropped, and it looks like Kendrick Lamar has done just that. Now, the diss track is pretty lengthy. Like I said before, it's 6 minutes long, and Kendrick Lamar starts off the song pretty slow, but by the middle and ending of the song, he is really in his bag. He says a lot about Drake. He says that Drake stole Lil Yachty style. He dropped some bars aimed at Sexy Red, and amongst other things, he alluded to Drake getting his abs etched. I want to go ahead and just insert a small snippet of Kendrick's song Euphoria here.
I park your song. But don't finish, you get toasted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more.
Okay, now as you can see, he was not coming to play with Drake. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this entire situation. Are you guys team Drake or are you guys team Kendrick with this entire situation? This is crazy. I'm curious to know what Drake is gonna say regarding this. Let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments. Peace.
So Kendrick Lamar has finally decided to reply to Drake on a random Tuesday at that, and during the middle of my workout. But I stopped what I was doing and ran to hear it. And if I'm being honest, it really wasn't what I expected. It wasn't bad. I just think that I have to re-listen to it and fully hear everything he was saying. Because the diss is 6 minutes long. And that's no exaggeration. If you go look up Euphoria right now, it's almost 3 pages filled with lyrics. And that's a lot to read. I'll probably be making a read-along video soon, but not yet. But overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, if I'm really listening to the diss track, I'm gonna rate it a good 7.5 out of 10 for now. That's just my initial off-the-bat rating. That's my rating just without me reading the lyrics and just hearing it fresh off the bat. I hate that these two are beefing because they really made some good music together. And they're both very talented. But clearly they got some shit going on, some stuff that they need to solve and resolve. At the end of the day, I'm glad that it's not Cole versus K-Dot. I'm glad that it's Drake versus K-Dot. I'm low-key hoping that by the end of all this rap beef, that they can just kiss and make up. Because I would love for them to release some more music like they did when they released fucking Problems. Let me know what y'all think about the diss in the comments. If you heard it on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate this? Is Drake in the lead or Kendrick?
I've been saying this. I have been saying this for about 6 months, that Euphoria is a better diss track than Not Like Us. Granted, Not Like Us is an amazing song as well. It's, you know what I'm saying, get you lit, get you turned, but bro, Euphoria, if you're talking about a diss, I think that might be the best diss out of all of them that Kendrick, Drake, and even Cole dropped. I know a lot of y'all gonna say Meet the Grands is the best diss. That's not a diss. That's a complete evisceration. That is the destruction of a man in song form. When Kendrick said, when I see you standing by Sexy Red, I believe you see too bad. How was it not over there? He said you was signed to somebody that was signed to somebody that said he was signed to that person. Bro, this man said, let your core audience stomach that, then tell them where you get your abs from. A year later, Drake pops out with the most CGI AI generated, just action figure plastic fake looking abs that you will ever see. Now, I don't see how anybody can look at that entire battle and say that Drake won with a straight face. Listen, man, y'all was listening to the wrong songs, because what Kendrick did, it's crazy that this is even a debate. They not even comparing a Kendrick Lamar diss to a Drake diss. They comparing a Kendrick Lamar diss to a Kendrick Lamar diss and trying to see which one was better. Like, look, man, all I'm telling y'all, don't mess with that boy Kendrick no more. Just leave him alone.